Hello everybody, Dr. Schwaz here with another speedrun tutorial on Clocktower. You come in here with the typical setup, one scout, one sniper, one engineer, two siphon soldiers, or one siphon and one hammer. So in this version of the speedrun, we usually have the enemies spawn in both versus spawns. So we'll usually have two stationary spots, which are the soldiers. One of the soldiers will be here in cover, preferably crouched, which I'll explain later why. And those soldiers plant in two general areas. Back here, a couple grenades in that area, and also up front at the end of the versus spawn, we want some grenades to lob down there as well. And the other stationary spot is the other soldier, which is parallel to the first soldier, so he's just right in the middle of this cover here at the end, crouched down. Sometimes there are spawns there, depending if the NG leaves that mid bridge open. This soldier here on this side plants similarly right up here in this squared area, and also in the back here, a couple grenades in the back of that versus spawn as well. As far as setup goes for the NG, basically have some sentries here, barriers up there, another barrier right around there, and then a couple sentries shooting in. It is a pretty long distance. That's what the map gives you. Scout is free floating, but the best spot we have found is just right on this ATM, or the equivalent spot would just be on that same pillar on the other side, right there. So sort of just the scout can run in, double the money, bank, fab underneath, bank, and then just go collect that money and stay on the other side. As far as the engineer goes, the NG spot is right back here, in the middle of this sandbag. That just blocks some odd spawns behind the truck if he's not there. Now the NG can leave his spawn open. If he does, you'll want some barriers on both sides of this car where I'm shooting, and then a sentry on one sentry on each barrier on each side. There are some odd spawns that back there. If you leave this open, if the NG decides to be a free floater, you may get no spawns, you may get a couple. And this is the reason why we tell the soldiers to kneel down if the enemy decides to leave that mid-bridge open. As far as boss blocking spots, there are a couple of fluke spawns to deal with. Soldier or an NG can put a fortification on that spot. Occasionally you may get a boss there. The other spot on this side is right about there, so a grenade or fortification on that spot should block that off. So that'll push the boss to 2 locations and 1 in each spawn, so that's where one boss will spawn if his boss spawns on this side. We usually just let the boss spawn wherever he wants on whichever bushes spawn. We'll have a decoy on the wall so that the boss can just aggro to it. And on the other side, the spot is right there on that metal piece of metal. That's where the boss spawns, and we just see them spawn wherever, so we'll have the decoy right on the wall, boss and aggro to it, depending on wherever he spawns. And the Fabricator just goes underneath here. The grenade spawn inverses, so this blocks the entire top of the map, and you want the Fab right on that pile of vomit, or whatever you would call it. It's sort of squared, aligned. Sort of just want it aligned with the white lines on the road. And yeah, that's pretty much Clocktower. That's pretty fun run, kind of sweaty. Thanks for watching.